Alright, welcome to one of the live streams in all time, being that I haven't been able to do live streams anyways, so this is like the first one in a while ever since that happened. We're going to be doing a full-length Budweiser 400 for 1982. It would be 95 laps, so technically we're doing like a 101% race instead of a 100% race. But I'd rather have one lap over than like 5 laps under. So I've already done some qualifying. What I did for qualify is I actually just regularly ran a lap, which was 23rd best. We have a lot of these drivers here. What happened? Are we gonna start doing this again, or it just crashes for no reason? It's just okay, good. I guess I can't have my fucking time now. That's fucking great. I fucking hate this so much. I don't know why none of this works anymore. I guess we're going to start from the back then, I guess, because the game just doesn't want to work correctly. And as you see, we are the Junie Donlevy car, the number 90 for 1982. Scoot up a little bit. So get ready. We have a pace lap just because I do have time for that. Might as well. This race should only really take like 2 hours because there is no cautions. No, there is cautions. I put cautions on. I don't know why I did that. And they're not even the right cars. I just realized that. They're not even the right cars because I forgot to switch this. Let's take off cautions because I don't also really see a point in having cautions if the worst right we'll get is like a spin. So I don't really see the point of having cautions. There we go, that's better. Much better. So, I think I left it on 1% or 1 times the fuel thing, so I would think we only need to pit twice. Maybe only once, it depends on how bad we use up the car. But we do have this pace lap here as we're gonna start last. We were gonna be 21st, but I guess the game just decided not to for some reason. I don't understand. So no cautions, 96 laps, which would be 100% or 101% of the actual race because of the extra lap. The thing in that extra lap could be used just in case if we honestly it probably helps in strategy too. Make it more interesting, I guess. So we're going to be starting last. Like I said a couple times before, who's starting up in the pole? Looks like Ricky ran the 3 car with their roll trip to his outside. We got Connie Saylor and Morgan Shepherd in front of us. Then you got Paul Duffy. I think it's Paul, I could be wrong. And then you got James Hilton. Donnie Allison at 37, who's also in front of that 99 car of Duffy there.
8 cars in.
And just get ready. Get ready to rumble.
Green flag, green flag. Green, green, green.
And the Budweiser 400 is underway. Got 400 miles to go. Or 400 kilometers. It would have been switched to kilometers by 1976.
Car left. Still there. Clear on the left.
If this was prior to 1976, it would have been miles, but it's not.
Clear on the left. Left side. Stay on the right. Keep to the right. Still there. Stay on the right. Clear.
And now onto the normal straight that usually we gain a lot on. This time they're actually kind of using our lane, so we have to kind of move around a little bit. Get behind Lake Speed down underneath the Champion Bridge. Lift a little. Lift a little before the corner so we don't run in the back of Lake Speed there.
Still there. Clear on the right. Right side. Still there.
Now our goal is not to win. It's mostly just trying to make it all the way to the end.
Clear on the right.
If we can just at least finish the race, that's all I really care about. We can worry about winning when we get to the end of the race, if we even have a chance at that at best.
Car right.
We get to the outside of Lake Speed.
Still there.
Have a little, or they have a little checkup going up through 6.
Stay on the left. Left
There you
side.
go. Get to the middle of those guys. Ooh.
Clear on the left.
Rad
Car
Teague.
left. Stay on the right.
Getting a little bump from the David Pearson
On the
car.
left.
Good corner there as we
Right side.
rocket through past these guys.
Still
Or
there.
tried to at least. We got stuck there at the end of that straightaway.
Still there.
Yeah, they got top speed, that's for sure, but I got the runoff power
Keep to the left.
and the cornering.
Clear on the right. Car right. Still there. Stay on the left. Stay on the left.
Whoa, 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 sorry,
Clear on the
bud.
right. Right side. Clear.
Almost wrecked the 26. He's still off in the 3rd, but he kept it straight. So no harm, no foul, somewhat at least. No harm, somewhat. No harm as in he's racked out of the race.
All right.
Just gonna lose some
Clear
time,
on the right.
obviously.
Left side. Still there.
Rocketed in that corner in turn 8
To the
there.
right. Still there.
Almost in the dirt ourselves. Yeah, so they don't got the get up to go speed, but they do definitely have the I am at top speed. Because they do kind of pull me just a little bit at the end of that straightaway coming up to turn 9. I was originally going to do this after the ARCA race, but then I was like, hey, might as well do it now, because I thought the ARCA race started at 1 for some reason. Also, when the ARCA race does come on, I can just watch and have something to watch if this does get boring later in the race. Also, kind of like reactions, kind of, in some sense.
Left side. Still there.
In some sense of the word.
Keep to the right.
So we Trying to get by this number 5 car. Don't know who it would be.
Still there.
Randy Combs, that's who it would be in the 5 car. We got, I believe, Buddy Baker. I think it would be Buddy Baker. I think that's the only Baker at this point in time. I don't think Buddy Baker would be still racing at this point. Or Buck Baker wouldn't be racing. We have Buddy, though, in front of us. Then we got Milliken. Joe Milliken in that 50 car. The guy who almost flipped over completely over the wall at Richmond, but since Richmond had this some wooden fences behind that guardrail, they didn't go completely over the track. They got close enough to be technically out of the ballpark. Spectrum. I didn't know Spectrum was a name. Take it nice and easy, you know, let these guys, if they can, get side by side. Nope. Okay. We're at the 23rd, by the way. We're about to be 21st if we get around these two off of this corner. Get a good run. Get a good run, get a good run, go to a run. Get a good run, get a good
Stay
run.
on the right.
Go run, go run.
Stay on the right. Right side.
Buddy.
Right.
Oh.
Left side.
Okay. We got by.
Clear.
You used our turn 8 speed to not get wrecked there on accident. Let's see where we're at on fuel. 28 laps. So probably like lap 30, 33-ish, I would say. But if I want to be safe, lap 30. Actually, no, I think 33 is safe. I think it's like actually lap like 37 is when we have to come down. Lap 33 is being generous, so like lap 35 when they. Oh, we've had an incident up here. What's happening here? Oh, a car just stopped on track. So now we can gain these positions, use the dirt.
Clear.
I had Tim Richmond who would have actually won this race. And they got Harry Gant who, in one of his last seasons of racing, would have had that September run where I think he won 4 in a row or something like that. Or was it like 3 in a row? I can't remember. I know Billy Wade, before he passed away at Daytona, won 4 in a row during the summer stretch. Those were his only wins in NASCAR in '64 after Joe Weatherly passed away here at Riverside in the same year. When Bud Moore let Billy Wade drive his car as a replacement. Changed the number to number 1, and he was number 1 for those 4 races.
You're now in the top 20.
There we go, get a good run. There's definitely parts of the track where AI is not as good as I am. And we're coming out to one of those. If your car hasn't been in the dirt just a little bit here at Riverside, you're not racing it. You're not racing hard enough.
Still there.
Even if you're just barely clipping the dirt, like in the corners or through the S's,
Stay on the right.
you're still not driving as hard as you could.
Clear.
Let's get around Tim Richmond behind Harry Gant, trying to get some draft. We got the good sucks going. Take it to the inside, coming up to the kink here.
Still there.
And then up to turn 9.
Keep to the left.
I think he's going to get us off the corner because I don't want to hit the wall there. But we can use it as a crossover move. Get a good run off turn 9 maybe. Nope, about the same as we come off of that corner. Left a little going to 1. Come up, turn 2. Brake a little early, because that actually helped us for their checking up. Use the dirt a little bit. Get around here again as he checks up.
Clear.
Now we got Dave Marcus in front of us in that number 71 car, and then I believe Joe Rutman.
Car left.
Man. Oh.
Stay on the right.
Had went in too hot there, you know, so
Clear on the left.
Dave Marcus kind of caught us off guard, almost right in the back of him. What are tires looking like? They're doing pretty good. I think tires can actually last the whole stint. Brake early, save a little tire going in through turn 9, because this is where the tire really gets used up and it really heats up, is turn 9, because of this constant turning. Next up will be Jeffrey Bodine and Dale Earnhardt. Which would have done what I would have called the real pass in the grass here at Riverside in 1987.
You got a slow car ahead. Limit 55. Keep it under 4,000 in seconds. Keep it up. Keep it up. Keep digging. You got a slow car up on the right.
Oh, we definitely gained up to Richard. Richard's got passed by Dale and Bodine. In some sort of way, in a preference, you could say that I'm racing for both my grandpa and my dad. Being that the guy that would have drove his car literally gave my dad his name. And also my grandpa would have pitted this car, so since I'm helping two people. Even though it's looking promising right now, I still don't see a way we're winning this. The only way we can win this is if the AI has their regular strategy where they screw up with their strategy, and I somehow am able to put brains together knowing that I could go a little further and probably make it all the way to the end with fuel and tires. Sometimes AI will be smart, and then sometimes the AI are kind of dumb with their pit strategy and stuff like that. But either way, if we do win, we win. If we don't win, we don't win. Okay, Joe Ruttman having problems in that 28 car. He's now a lap down in 40 seconds. I think still in the pit lane too. So I think he's had some bad trouble. Maybe the engine's letting go on that car. Oh boy. Make a move on the King.
Car left.
And you got Jeffrey Bodine who would have won that spectator area at Daytona off of turn 4 over the hill when there was no wall there. You got DK Ulrich, and then you got Earnhardt Parsons, Benny Parsons. Which way to go? Which way to go? Say just stay behind them for right now because I can't really get them through turn 9 unless if I can get Ulrich through 9. Come on.
Still there.
Come on, come on, come on.
Clear.
Side by side. Use a little brakes. Because we're on the outside for the first time through there. I'd never been on the outside this whole race through there. And always on the inside. That was a new experience for that with these physics of these cars. It's only been the cup physics really. I've only done CTS physics only really once, and that was what those 50s cars at one time, which I don't think I have a video of, but oh yeah, with the USAC race, that was the only time I really used these physics.
Car left.
So I gotta get used to them again.
Car left. Keep to the right.
Well, we got some moon, I think, blowing up there as well, as I see third. I think that might have been a previous lap. Because our windshield's getting really, really dirty. That's just Riverside, baby. And also just old NASCAR, too. Track used to not be clean. Because, you know, it used to be a green track most of the time, unlike nowadays where they actually prep the track. Stay in third, maybe save some fuel that way. Maybe save tires. Honestly, that felt better third. Maybe that's the play. Try to get underneath Dale. Yeah, that was Joe Milliken that probably lost an engine there. Couldn't make the move in turn 1, but we'll try to make the move through the S's if we can get enough run. Perfect. Around him now. Use the dirt a little bit so we give him some room. There we go. Use all the sources you can. I remember watching some of the 70s races and them using all the racetrack, trying to cut the corners, failing at it, or actually, you know, succeeding at it. And you can't say that it was just because those were the slower cars. Even Richard Petty tried to cut the course sometimes. And a couple of the stars, because that was just the easier way to get around sometimes, was to kind of cut the course a little bit. Especially do the S's, just straight line it. Go through the dirt a little bit. Got Benny in front of us. Guessing Darrell Waltrip would be leading right now. Would make sense. I mean, he did win the championship in '82. I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly. In that Mountain Dew car. I think he won 81, 82. And I think Bobby won 83. Because I know 80 was Dale. I don't know who 81 would have been. Because I think the King was kind of just... I think the King has already got his 7 championships at that point. I think like maybe Ben Jeffrey pulled down, maybe, or Ricky. I don't know. But anyways, we're behind Benny Parsons. So I'm trying to figure out who won the championships in '81. Because I know 82, or no, 81 was Daryl. 81 was Daryl, 82 was Daryl, and then 83 was Bobby, I think, and then 80 was Dale, 79 I think was Petty. I think that was his last one. I think Petty won that one. Here now it was whoever drove the 28. I forgot. For Gore. No, one of those 70s were at least I think I'm pretty sure Richard won 2 championships in the 70s. Because I know he won 71. I think he won 75 or 76. Man, this is making me a little bit more knowledgeable because we got really close to Benny Parsons trying to see what time it is real quick. Let's see what lap we're on. 16, we're making pretty good progress. Usually I would be bored by now. I didn't even realize it was lap 16. That probably helped me get through those 16 laps, or first 16 laps. Because it's a road course. Of course it's going to take forever. That's just that's the nature of a road course. Unless if you're like a Lime Rock or something. So with all this dirt on my windshield, it's kind of hard to see going in the corners. I can't tell where my braking point is almost. I get that thing cleaned off on this pit stop when we get to that point. We still have like about 15 laps until then. Maybe even more. Oh no, I was correct. Literally 15 laps until then. But we will probably pit with like 12 laps of fuel left. Just so we don't end up running out, you know. Try second gear for turn 6 this time around. Save a little fuel, maybe we can go a little longer than just 12. Actually kind of felt better there. I think maybe second gear can work here too. I feel like first gear though here would be better because you're almost at a complete stop at that point. I think second gear would work through those corners. Third gear is on. I probably might go through turn 2 third gear, but I short shift to 4th after turn 1. So then we can maybe try to save some fuel. Also slow down better too. Here we're staying in 3rd just because it works. Also we got Kyle Petty in front of us with Buddy Arrington in front of him. I don't know how it's kind of weird. Arrington's up here. Oh. Okay, car is definitely pushing a little bit in turn 9 now. I think the tires are starting to get a little hot for that corner. Short shift. Then come back to 3rd. Felt better that way actually. I was able to slow down a lot better because it was a lower RPM, so you're not picking up as much speed. Up on the back bumper of Kyle Petty and Buddy Arrington as we're going to go down to the inside of turn 8 as we would skip turn 7 obviously.
Stay on the right. Clear on the left. Left side. Clear. Car left.
Get by.
Clear.
Perfect. So now they won't get us at the end of the straightaway. As we don't have top speed, but they do. We have the get up and go speed. They have the top end. And a little bit under braking. Especially for turn 9. Turn 9 I just can't seem to really get the braking down, but they seem to really get it down though. Fourth right here. Maybe somebody went off course. Oh, yep, somebody has gone off course. course. Slow down so we don't run through the back of anybody on accident. So we got the Wood Brothers car, I believe Neil Bonnet. I was right. And obviously Ricky Red in that 3 car. Then you got Bobby Allison, Mark Martin, and then I believe, yeah, Darrell Waltrip is the leader. I was correct. So I think the 88 car was off track. I think Bobby went off track a little bit. There was dirt, but I can't tell if he went off track or somebody in front went off track, and they all checked up, and I was just seeing since they have similar colors with the 11 and the 88, and I thought maybe the 88 went off track. Oh, at least. On turn 9. Put in a second this time to see if the tires are just overheated. Yeah, I think they're just overheated. I think that's our issue during 9. Good to know. Short to shift to 4th there, coming in turn 1.
You're in 5th.
We're up to 5th, almost ran off course too much there, but just enough. Stay pretty good. It's fine. And thank you for your condolences. That's really why I'm only doing this, was because of that. Get to drive the number 90 car that he would have worked on for this race.
Clear on the left. Left side. Stay on the right.
Third turn 8.
Clear.
Should we bump draft? Nah, too late.
Car left.
He's already too slow. Okay, I think somebody did go off course because they really got like compacted together, and that's the only reason why I'm up to 3rd now. And I mean, this car is good, but I don't think it's actually like perfect where we could win. I mean, Mark Martin's up there, so that probably changes the story, honestly. Mark Martin's not the leader as he got past Darrell Waltrip. You see him right there. See that Mountain Dew Darrell Waltrip car, and then you see the 02 car of Mark Martin now leading that lap.
You're now in 3rd.
Oh, he's getting held up by a lap car now. That's gonna help me. Oh, does he get to the side by side? Yeah. Oh, they're wrecking! Oh, the lap car took out Mark Martin.
Still there.
I get the lead now in turn 6 now. Goodbye, Darrell. Try not to use him up, but just trying to get around. There we go. Uses the first gear as an advantage there. Come up to turn 8. They wrecked each other. The lap car would not get out of the way of Mark Martin, and that gives us the lead because Darrell had to check up, and I didn't really need to check up. I checked up just enough to not get involved and hit Darrell to the point I was able to get inside. And then you got Joe Milliken, who had some issues earlier in the race, so he's obviously down in power. I believe he had some type of issue with the engine in that number 50 car. How many laps? Still got, I think, about 10 laps once we cross the line.
You're in 1st.
Yeah, I know we're in 1st. See, everything's just going my way. That's the only reason really why I'm in the lead, because somebody went off course like about 5 to 6 laps before that, and that's really what bunched them up, and then that happened. That's really why I have the lead now, because everything's falling into my favor in this race so far. We're turning right because this is how NASCAR really is. This is back when this road course was the premier road course, and when this road course was still alive. Wish it was still around. This road course would have been beautiful. And I know Sonoma definitely took inspiration, because you can see it has the same, it goes the same way, it goes clockwise, and also some of the corners, like the S's, are pretty close together. Also, just the shape in general is pretty close to Riverside. Oh, somebody, who's that? Who was that? Joe Hilton, or James Hilton, had some problems. He's out of the race, it looks like. And I mixed up Joe Milliken and Hilton for some reason. Hilton, or Milliken was right behind him, so I said Joe Hilton for some reason. But James Hilton now out of the race. We're catching more lap cars now. As we have a 3-second lead, probably a 4-second lead now, after if Daryl can even get around that lap car. Hopefully he doesn't get wrecked like Mark did. $74 to go in this 96 lap race, the 400 miler, or 400 kilometer, because that's what it would have been at the end of its time, would have been a kilometer race and not a mile race. Used to be, until 1976, where they changed it to kilometers, and then obviously shortened down the races. Honestly, it makes more sense now, because California can definitely get very hot during the summer, and I would not like to race that many laps, 400 actual miles on a road course in this heat like that, and 500 miles even, like God. Just imagine. Because they pushed those races back. Once it was like 1981, 1982, they pushed Riverside races back. It wasn't the first race anymore. It was in the middle point of where
You got a slow car on the left. Clear.
where Sonoma would be nowadays, and then it would be the last race also. When it used to be the first and last race, and sometimes the first and middle race. For this, because I'm pretty far ahead. I don't really need to worry about second place. And I have nobody in front of me because I'm first, so I just have to worry about the lap cars, get around them cleanly. I also save some fuel while at it if I can, without losing too much. Yeah, it's gonna look like it's pretty much a 2-stop race, it looks like. Let's do a couple of adjustments, make it a little bit looser.
We'll lower the track
There's some tape.
We're gonna add some tape.
Tires looking good, but still gotta take pit stop for tires, because when you pit on a road course, you have to have tires. You can't just go out on the same time, especially if they start going yellow by the time you actually go in pit lane. You don't want them turning red and you eventually pop in a tire and having a hard wreck, especially here at a high-speed road course like this. Because this is the road course of the ages. This road course should have lived a lot longer, but no, I guess malls are more important. I like malls, but I've never been to that mall, I don't think. I've only been to the Dave & Buster that's there. And I've been to the location, I believe, the back section of the road course, which is where we're coming up on next. I believe it would have been turn 9, and like the front straightaways where the mall is now. I believe we saw turn 8. up this time. I accidentally wrecked you the first time, but don't wreck yourself the second time.
Clear on the left.
Just trying to get by.
Right side. That car's a lap down. Keep to the left. Clear on the right.
You got Tommy Gale in that 64 car. Try to get around him.
Car left.
There we go.
Keep to the
Got
right.
where they check
Clear on the
up.
left. Right side. Clear on the right. All right. Clear. Keep digging.
Just look at this windshield. Jesus. Dirt and oil up on this screen.
You got a slow car up on the right.
Obviously, I know there's a slow car because I'm lapping people. Oh, somebody coming out of pit lane. Dave Marcus 12th. We're not going to be about 23rd, I would think. Maybe 22nd. Oh, yeah, 22nd. He would be 22nd. Hello, Marcus. May I pass?
Left side.
Thank you.
Clear on the left.
Alright, what do we think? Do we go until we get 2 to go on our fuel, or do we go now? If it goes 2 to go by the time we get to turn 9, we will go in. But if it doesn't, and it stays 3, we are going to stay out. Which was what looks like is the case. Decided to go just a little longer, you know.
Looks like we're running low on fuel. If that fuel pressure gauge starts to drop, come on in.
Oh yeah, I got plenty. Okay, so we will not run out on this lap, but we will pit this lap though. Yeah, I'm not in concern of running out. I'm just in concern of getting ready to come down pit lane. Hopefully nobody in front of us tries to pit with us if they haven't already. Somebody just hit somebody. I heard some crunching. I don't know what that was all about.
Clear on the left.
I don't know if that was means like coming up off the ground, hitting the ground again, like after hitting the curb maybe. Or maybe the 2 car up here. Or is that the 2 car? Or is that the 6 car? No, that's the 5 car. I was completely got it wrong. I think it might have been the 5 car getting into contact with somebody, because I believe he's more than a lap. Nope, he's not more than a lap down. I think he's having some problems because he's really slow compared to the guy that he's racing against. Here, there, he's coming down. I don't want to get around though. Yeah, he's coming down pit lane, so that's why he was very slow. Come down with him. Yep, everything looks good. Make sure at least I get tires and fuel correct. I don't want to lose those. Okay, so we're about a third of the way there now. So we're probably gonna have to pit one more time, and that's gonna be probably at the two-thirds point.
Go, go, go! Limit 55. Keep it under 4,000 in seconds.
55 really should be full flat out, but game limitations. And not being NASCAR Legends.
Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Okay, merge when you can.
So I'll let this guy go. Okay, that's good. Good pit stop, guys. Good pit stops. Don't have to worry about that for the next 30 laps. Is that Daryl right behind us? No, it's Kale. Oh, Daryl. I was like, wait.
Left side.
Oh, my.
Clear on the left.
Okay. Didn't wreck him. Almost did.
Left side.
Bye, anyways.
Keep to the right. Clear.
Look at this beautiful windscreen. Now it's gonna get screwed up from this dirt now. I didn't get that dirty. Okay. So it's definitely gotten a little dirty. I can tell. Got a little tinted. like everybody's having trouble. Oh, there goes my windshield. Yeah, it's already getting dirty. You can see it. So already 30 after 2 laps without after pit stops is already dirt and filth. Somebody had to blow up. Brian could tell it might have been Kaylee Arborough. Forgot a tow car is happening right now. It's not know the stint, so this is actually gonna be interesting about how long this race will actually be. Been an hour. Well, it's been 20 minutes trying to get the actual race going. So,
That car's a lap down.
or like 40 minutes for his first 30 laps. Hey, buddy.
Left side.
Thanks, buddy.
Clear. That car's a lap down.
Who's this? Is this Benny Parsons? Or is this Joe? This is Joe Milliken again. Spectrum Furniture.
Left side. Clear.
you're behind them through the S is like this, you can't really make a move.
Left side. Clear. You got a slow car up on the right.
Get out of the way of the dirt. Five. Let's see. How many people are out of the race? Oh, a lot. A lot of people out of the race right now. Daryl is still second, 21 seconds back. By Arrington now. Oh, that's some damage on the rear end.
Car left. Stay on the right. Still there. Clear. Car right. That car's a lap down.
Oh.
Clear on the right. Right side. Clear.
Next pitch stop, I gotta turn on my cooler. Let my dog go outside real quick. So I'll pause during that pitch stop. little water next to me, so I don't gotta worry about being dehydrated or being too hot. If we wait, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I haven't really thought about it. I'm gonna do donuts. We'll try and find victory lane. Also, another thing that I gotta do under the next pit stop is try to put on the ARCA race on my phone so I can watch that. I gotta figure out a way to watch this where I can still have chat up. So I wish I had a second. I do have another monitor, but I don't know how I don't know how you link those monitors up. I don't know how that works. I mean, I could try to at some point, but I don't know if it would work the way I needed to anyways. Best I can do is just turn on my Xbox, go to YouTube on the Xbox, and then just look at chat there, I guess. And it works. Behind me, is this Bobby Labonte? No, that's Tim Richmond. Also, it wouldn't be Bobby Labonte, it'd be Tara Labonte. I'm stupid. I'm dumb. I got it all wrong, anyways. All I know is a lot of these cars had the JD Stacy name. I got in the wall a little bit there. Overcooked it a little bit. I'm gonna let Tim Richmond go because obviously he's faster than me.
Right side.
I think I just wore out my stuff a little too quickly this time around. Maybe shouldn't have let him go in that corner.
Keep to the right.
See, like they're a lot better now. When you have the right difficulty, they can still hang with you. Unlike sometimes when I race this, and they're just not there anymore. Like I've passed him. Yeah, let him go, even let Buddy by because I'd rather be racing myself instead of accidentally getting wrecked with myself with them. Because obviously they're faster. I think maybe they pitted a little bit later because Arrington had some damage, so I'm guessing, and he was pretty far up in the standings, so I'm guessing he took some time to pit and get his damage repaired. So I think maybe that's why he was in pit lane for a little bit longer, so his tires are a little bit fresher. And then Tim Richmond, I think, also came down pit lane a little bit later. So I think that's really what's happening is that tires are starting to get their wear. Because I'm still pretty ahead of... What happened to Daryl? He was 24 seconds and now Bobby 27 seconds is behind me now. Did Daryl wreck? Hold up. No, I think he pitted. I think Daryl pitted. I was about to say, if he got wrecked by a lap car, we gotta be mad. I mean, we're not there yet. I don't know what they're trying to strategize. Unless Daryl has just a different strategy in general. Or he's blown up. All are very possible. Anything's possible. Yeah, I'm just gonna stay behind Arrington because I have such a big lead. I might as well just like follow him through. Like, he's faster than me anyway, so I might as well just wait in sections that I'm obviously faster. Also, save my stuff more. That's another thing. I can save my stuff a little bit more behind them, can save a little fuel, you know, get off the corner a little less than I used to be. Also save some tires, even cool down the temperature of the tires a little bit. All just so I can make sure I make it all the way around. I wasn't even flying out until I got to that those cones there. Saving in the draft right here and lifting a little bit like it was Daytona or something. That's why he's kind of pulling a little bit. Brake a little early in the third. Nice and easy. They're gonna speed up a little bit, get away from me, but I'm gonna get them back during the S's. Yeah, they're definitely faster because I'm still gaining on Allison, even behind a lap car. So they're definitely faster. They've definitely been down pit road and definitely pitted a little bit later than all of the rest of us. This is giving me a good time to just relax, save tires, save fuel, be able to go a little bit longer if I can. Adding to my strategy from earlier of why we waited until 2 laps of fuel, because we want to be out a little bit later because there is no caution, so I don't got to worry about that. And also, really, we wouldn't really had a caution for that first incident anyways. I don't know what else has been happened or that has happened, but that first incident that we saw with Mark Barr in that lap car, I don't think would have been a caution anyways. I think they would have just been like, so be aware, you know. Now, if they were stuck, yeah, it would be a caution. But if they looked like they drove away after it, I saw Mark getting strained out and starting to drive away, and the lap car starting to do that regular AI thing where he like hops a little bit and turns. So I think they're fine. 50 to go. About halfway through this bad boy. And it's only been about an hour halfway through, so yeah, it would be about like a 2.5 hour race, I would think. We're only gonna get by Arrington just because he's starting to get a little slower because I've cooled down my tires a little bit more, so I'm able to run it just a itty bitty much harder, you know. So I'm able to get by him a little easier this time around. Get the gas going a little bit. Trying to get to Richmond so we can do the same thing. Oh no! Too hard. Yeah, gotta let him back by again. Should have kept it to the plan. But no, we had slammed the wall off of turn 9. That was instant karma. The game is like, stick to the plan or I'm gonna send you in the wall. Well, luckily it wasn't like too hard. I don't know if this guy, I don't know if that white car was off or somebody else was and he's just slow. Thought I saw smoke. Hope not. I don't want to be behind a smoking car. Look at my windshield. It's destroyed. It's all dirty. How dare you? How dare you dirt my windshield? They're trying to make me pay for the windshield cleaners, that's why. Those people off the streets trying to gain an extra couple money, or a couple dollars of money. Wreck each other. They're funny, but I don't think they will. I think they're pretty smart. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait. Put in the 4th, 6th field, trying to wait for them. Make them figure it out on their own. I'm only using 1 foot right now. That's how relaxed I am now. Oh, are they making a pass? Ooh. Okay, so that's what happened Mark, the lap car was trying to get out of his way, but then got a little tight, came back up and hit him, and that's really what happened. Okay, so now I know exactly what happened. It wasn't completely malicious, but still could have gone out of the way better.
That car's a lap down.
Who even is this driver? Donnie Allison. Interesting. Bobby's still in second. We're still game on him, so
Clear on the right.
I mean, not to worry. We're getting to the really lapped cars. The cars are more than just a lap down. Or who's gonna be more than a lap down? Just say, no, they already are. They already are more than a lap down. These guys, I think, only are gonna be a lap down because I think those guys are already been a lap down. So these guys are on the edge of being a lap down. But since I've been so nice, being conservative, they're not gonna be endangered of that until we go pit lane. Also, there's been an incident because cars are starting to pack up again, and that's not good. I hope to not see a vicious crash where one car goes barrel rolling. Do not want to see that. Riverside in the early days was known for cars flipping, but now it's in these days of like the 80s wouldn't be that no, or not that of what's the word? Common of an occurrence. It would be more very rare. I think the last flip at Riverside was Terry Labonte at I think the second Riverside race in 1986.
That car's a lap
But we've had 2 cars wreck. I don't know if I think it's Mark up there. So no, that's not Mark. We had 2 cars wrecked. We're coming to pit stop soon. Mark Murray and a lap car wrecked. Here, I'm just going to show you the standings here. Look at all those cars. So the cars are... So apparently Joe Ruttman has been in an accident. David Pearson has been in an accident. James Hilton has been in an accident. Ken Bouchard just retired. Darryl Earnhardt with a valve. Benny Parson retired. Caleb was an engine, which I saw that one. Then Connie Saylor had an accident. Taylor Labonte had a header issue. Mark Martin, after spinning with the lap car, has a header issue. Bill with a header issue, and Joe Milliken with a valve, the last one to go out in the race. And I think we see another one right there on the inside there. And yes, you're not paying attention, but if anything, that's saving fuel. Ooh, who's this? The 6th car? DK Ulrich is now out of the race. He's just blown up. So there's now only about 29 cars racing now. 30 cars still racing. Out of the 43 that started. I don't think any of them has flipped. I might, under this next pit stop, check some of the guys that have said it has an incident counter on them, see what happened to them. But I don't think any of them has flipped. Buddy Ayrton has been in an accident though. He has some rear end damage. Who do we get by? We got by Smith and Speed. But those guys are all the way back there. I think somebody pitted in front of us. Who was it that we were behind? I'm trying to figure out. Damn it. I don't know who we were behind because no, we got past them before they all had this happen. Okay. Okay, I'm about to lap Coel and Pond for the 2nd time. Can't wait till the next pit stop so I can turn on my cooler. It's getting hot. It's like in this car, like I'm getting hot, I need to turn on the fans. Okay. Obviously those cars are going to be a little bit slower, so I get around them easier. These cars are going to be a little bit harder besides Tommy Gale in a 64 car. God. also got Brad T in the 26, who we accidentally turned off course. That was almost an incident right there, and you almost saw them veer towards the outside wall. That would have been bad. Some people are pitting. I think that's Harry Gant. Yeah, that's Harry Gant down pit lane. Buddy Arrington's still on the threshold of being a lap down, but I'm kind of just letting him do his thing because then I can save behind him once I get by these two. Should I go single file? That's better for me. Less worries.
That car, the lap down. Still there. Clear.
Wait until turn 6 to get Tommy here. Do this little crossover move. There we go.
Car left. Clear on the left.
Buddy Ayrton next to the lap, but again, I'm going to stay behind him. He's going to get by Bobby Hilton Jr. on the straightaway, and I'm going to get by him too. Maybe even save a little fuel if we can get in RAF by the Champion Bridge here. I think we are about that, so let's lift a little bit. Get back in the throttle. So where are we at? 12 laps. So that'll be about 30 something to go. He's pitting. I almost ran the back of him because he couldn't figure out how to get down to the apron or next to the apron quicker. So there might be something I'm doing. I think I'm guessing that the further I went actually helped. Because there's been a range of people that has been down pit road. There's been the guys that went very early to regular, then late like me, and very late like Buddy Arrington and whoever he was with earlier that was behind. I don't remember who it was anymore. Bobby Allison pitted. Yeah, now I have a very massive lead because I can go a little bit further now. Because I went further last time, so I can go further than they did just now. Which, if done right, will make us only have 2 pit stops, because they're gonna have to do 3. And even if I have to do a third one, I only have to do a splash and go, I would think, and they would have to do more than a can, like maybe a can of fuel. My spar is definitely on, so I don't know why sometimes he doesn't call out wrecks. Which there's definitely been wrecks. I think the only wreck he has called out was a wreck in front of me when they spun each other, the Lapper and Mark Martin, before Mark Martin fell out of the race. We'll see once we go down pit lane. Pit, see what type of incidents we have been through so far. think also me being slower, waiting on the cars in front of me, the lap cars, and being slower with them actually has helped too. And me using the draft for fuel, saving fuel down that long straight has also been helping. So if anything, I've just been better at being conservative. And since we had a big lead to start out after that first pit stop, going a little bit further and harder when we were going a little further, definitely has helped us be conservative here in the second stint, not having to worry to speed her up, and also saving fuel and tires while at it. Even if sometimes I get in a little questionable zone like there where I almost spun the thing. Well, that's just because I'm starting getting a little relaxed on the steering. I'm not too over exaggerated. Same with the shifting, that's why I haven't been shifting as much. I've only gotten a couple of them. I don't really care. Because even if I don't get the update for Windows 11, whenever if my dad ever gets a new PC around, or whenever I get my own job and actually have my own money, I'll buy my own PC. Or that is new. You're not just put upgrades in this one and try to see if that would work. Cause I know it's an up-to-date thing. If I can get the right up-to-date stuff for this PC, I think it would work. Cause like PC, the case itself doesn't matter. You can have a Windows 11 computer and it be a small little box. Like you just have to have the right stuff in that box. Cause I know you don't need a gigantic computer to run Windows 11. Cool, but I don't really care. We're about 2/3 of the way there. We're coming up to pit stops in the next 3 laps. So 3 laps from now we pit. Also make us 3/4 of the way there. Bobby's trying to get around a lap car. He got him that time.
That car's a lap down.
Looks like maybe the old one car. Let's see. Nope, 46 for Taylor. He's been lucky that he's in the last, because he's definitely been one of the slowest cars besides Duffy, which I think just has some issues. I think that's what he's having. But he's definitely been one of the slowest cars, and with everybody that's having troubles, he's been able to capitalize that because he's been slower, obviously. Probably taking it easy.
You got a slow car up on the right. You got a slow car on the left. Looks like we're running low on fuel. If that fuel pressure gauge starts to drop, come on in. You got a slow car up on the right. We'll lower the track bar. We're going to take off some tape. Keep it under 55. Keep it under 4,000 in seconds. That car's a lap down.
Okay, let's check what has happened to some of the leaders. Let's look. So we got, or not leaders, I mean just people in general. So let's see, we got Pearson, Rutman, Hilton first. Let's look at those. Pearson, Rutman. What is it? No. Let's see what happened to him. So he blown up. He didn't wreck, he just blew up. Okay, so no wreck there. And then it was Pearson in the 03 car. I also gotta check out. This is his last lap. Let's see what happened here on lap 18 for Pearson. Let's see what happened to him. Does he also just blow up and it acts like an accident since he does go off course? Yup. Blows up too. Who else? Who else has been out because of what said incident? Hilton, Bonnie, Mark. So find Hilton. This is Hilton's last lap. Singular fan. Mine has not been. I don't know why, but my fan doesn't work anymore. But hasn't gave me any problems because there are a couple of fans that have been working. Also because since I have a cooler, it's cooled down the PC itself, so I don't have to worry about it too much. Oh look, see, it changes. Or was I just not looking at it correct? So now Connie Sailor, and then Duffy and Teague. Connie Sailor, Duffy, and Teague now. Let's do Duffy first if we can find, since he's up here. Let's see what happened to him. Oh, wrong one. There we go. This is the right. Let's see. Oh, he actually hits the wall. So yeah, that's an actual incident. Like he actually stopped. He blown a motor, had the oil come down. He blew a motor. Oil came onto his rear wheels and actually lost it and hit the turn one wall. So yeah, that's an actual incident for once. Then we had Teague also, I think it said. And I don't remember the last one, but I know we had Teague as an incident. I don't know. He came out very recently. Let's see what happened here. Is this an actual wreck? Or are we about to see an actual crash? That's not just a little hit to the wall. Oh, maybe. Oh, yep, there it is. Oh no! Oh yep, we got flipped. He turned over. Brad Teague has flipped here at Riverside in the Budweiser 400 of 82. Yeah, we actually had a incident that would be caution worthy here. Actually, kind of a regular Riverside crash. Oh man, up and over. He really turned over because the 17 hit him in the roof there. I think he would have been fine, but he got hit really hard on the roof. That's not a wall trip. Wall trip is right. Wall trip's right here. That's before he was on the 17. This is Cowell. This is wall trip right here. But yeah, the only reason why he flipped was because the 17 hit him, because he would have just kind of hit the ground and then came back on his wheels, maybe on top of the wall, but then that happened. Okay, who was the last person with an incident? Or said incident? Oh, we looked at Paul Duffy and Brad Teague. Okay, so that's all there is, so now we can get going. Some damage repairs. So now we actually have an actual incident that probably would have thrown out a caution for sure.
55. Keep it under 4,000 in second. Watch that speed.
Luckily, I went back to see that because I didn't think we actually had an actual incident, but we did. Also, Neil Bonnet, before I muted my mic, also went out of the race, it looks like, with some type of issue there.
Okay, you're clear of pit lane.
So I almost lapped the whole entire field because of my long pitch strategy.
You got a slow car up on the right.
This is 82, sir. Not 83. He wouldn't have been in the 17 until I think 88, 89, maybe 87. Because that's when he went with Hendrick. Because he would have been the 88 before this, and then he would have been 11th throughout until 87, I think it was. So now, we're so close. Yeah, that's why I said earlier, we're just going to need just a little gas. They're going to have to get a pretty good gas stop. So we honestly could just take 2 tires on our last stop and take that half can. I might just do 1 can. They're going to have to do 2 cans. Maybe maybe a half, 1.5 cans. We could do splash. I feel safer doing 1.5, depending on how much fuel we can save on this stint. Yeah, Brad Teague, upside down, right here. That's where the incident happened.
You got a slow car up on the right.
So yeah, we actually had an incident. That's at least that had happened. At least we had some type of crash. Or well, we have two. We had the Bart getting spun around because of the lap car, and then we had that, and also McDuffie hitting the wall in turn 1.
That car's a lap down.
That's one thing I like about NR. When you get the right engine explosion, you can actually feel the fluids causing you to wreck yourself. Like in the 69 Daytona race I did, I think it was 69. But yeah, I blew the motor off of turn 4 and spun because of the fluid. It's one thing that Deep Papyrus always was good at. It was damage models, the fluid things, and also just racing in general. They were so good at making these games. And some people are like, why are you playing this old game? And I'm like, it's way better than what we have now. Also, it's just cooler, and plays better, and actually works. And you have all these mods, so, I mean, why not? It's like saying the same thing with Wreckfest. Why are you playing Wreckfest 1 when you can play Wreckfest 2? Because it has mods. It has more mods than that. BMG has been around since 2013 and people still play it. So, and that's crazy to think about. It's been around since 2013. It's like 12 years old now. Might have been 2012, but it's still crazy. Either way. Call of Duty as a franchise has been going on for about 25 years now. They just need to stop. They need an actual year that they stop making games. They have not done that. They've been still doing year after year. They say that they were going to do it, but then they were like, nah, we got to keep doing it. It's like, just stop, please. Give us a year without a game. Because last year we had Black Ops 6. The year before that we had horrible Modern Warfare 3. And then this year we're in Black Ops 7. So, I don't know what's happening with them. I guess now they're milking the Black Ops franchise because apparently everybody likes that now. Even though only the old games are good. And maybe Cold War. Cold War was actually pretty good of a game.
That car's a lap down.
It was just super laggy and buggy at the start. Once they actually worked on it and actually made it better, it was actually pretty good. Black Ops 3 is just straight trash. Black Ops 4, I can't really say anything because it has no campaign, so I can't really rate it. It's kind of like just the X-Defend game where you just team deathmatch and all the other stuff, pretty much. It's just a regular game. It's not even Call of Duty at that point. Or Black Ops. You could have just called the game Call of Duty, boom, you're good. It would have made more sense. Call of Duty Online, like, I don't know.
Alright. Stay on the left. Clear on the right. Right side.
Blackout was also better. I don't like Warzone. It's too sweaty, anyways. It's like Fortnite. Fortnite has just gotten too. People have played it too long, and I haven't gotten to jump on it. I never really will because I don't like grindy games like that. Where you gotta play for hours to actually be good at them. And it's like I don't want to do that. I want to be games where it's casual, or if I want to get good and better, I will. is actually still running right now.
We'll give you a half a can of fuel.
Let's check. 0.3 cars are still running. That is insane. I mean, it's definitely a Riverside race, but Jesus. Can you imagine a full Firecracker 400 in the 60s or 80s? Imagining how many cars would have been out on that. But yeah, that flip would have been the only caution-worthy actual wreck besides maybe Duffy's, because he was kind of parked on the racetrack. Because that's why I did no cautions in the first place, but because it was just going to be a lot of people causing yells because they stopped off the track. I can watch it later. I don't think anything really happened in that race anyways. I don't know why the last couple of years they had the Xfinity race like very late in the day. I mean, I get it, but also it's kind of stupid. Because the Cup race is like 4 hours earlier, and I'm like, it's not because of the heat, because if that was the case, the Cup race would be later too. I don't know. I just think it's kind of stupid.
That car's a lap down.
Could come down with like 10 to go. Like if they pit around like 10 to go, I can come down. Not have to worry about it at the end of the race. Just run the last 10 laps perfectly fine. It looks like we might as well just put the one can at this point. Might as well. You're still gonna have to do 2 cans. Never mind, I'm not going to say that because I know next thing you know it happens.
Left side. You got a slow car on the left. Clear.
Get ready. We're only going to take 2 tires because it's enough as we need. Went a little wide, but that's just because I was doing that. It wasn't like I was running any harder. And then when we come back to the pits, when we do tend to go, I'll check if anybody else has had a horrible incident.
You got a slow car ahead.
if there's any new outage. It's probably why Tiller's not the last car anymore, is because the 17 went down pit road because he probably has some roof damage from hitting almost roof to roof with T there. So the only people not allowed down is 7th or 2nd. 8th on down has been a lap down or more and out of the race. Which I think the next car I'm seeing is one of them. I think this is Morgan Shepherd coming up. With Jimmy Means in front of him, because I can tell by the colors that car that's going through turn 9 that you can barely see. I don't think you can really see on the actual live stream, but I can barely see him. I believe that's Jimmy Means. By the time this thing is over, I think Allison's going to be the only one on the lead lap. Maybe roll trip. Yeah, this is Morgan in front of us. And then Jimmy Means in front of him. No, that's the 5 car of Combs. I think Jimmy Means has passed Combs in that 5 car. Yeah, Jimmy Means passed him, which is another lap car. I think has been multiple laps down.
Car left. Clear on the left.
There we go. Goodbye, Morgan. Coming up on Rodney Combs here in the 5 car. Put him another lap down. I believe this would make him 3 laps down, I would think. Just a little bit of drive to save fuel. A little lift there as we caught up to him.
Stay on the right.
And clear we go. car in front of me is Jimmy B's. I don't know about the car in front of him, though. I don't know if that's
Car up on the right.
car that we're about to lap or has already been lapped. This? Oh, Donnie Allison or Bobby Allison pitted again. That's from second, so that's gonna give Darryl second now. Did I say Darryl or did I say Darryl? I can't tell. Me behind that lap car, the number 17 car is helping me get to them. Potentially lap Bobby Allison, but it ain't gonna matter when we get to tip to go, because we're gonna have to pit. Just a quick stop, which we probably lap him again anyways if that does happen.
Alright. That car's a lap down. Still there.
Rip the lip here.
Still there.
There we go. Rip the outside lane. Goodbye those lamp cars. Tim Richmond down pit lane. Daryl's still out there unless if he... No, he's still out there. So yeah, we're about to lap the whole field, but it's not going to hold when we go down pit lane.
Keep to the right. Clear on the left.
We might get up to third or second once we get out of the pit lane. Because we have to come in. We cannot say, with the way, I never really tried to save on road courses because I don't know how to do that. It's kind of weird
a lap down.
for me to save on a road course because an oval is pretty easy for me. Oh, this is harder because on an oval you can just sit behind people and draft with them. Here, since a lot of people are out now, and this track is such a big track, and you catch people once in a while, it's hard to save fuel by drafting. You just kind of have to see what type of high gears you can go in certain corners and see if you can make it around and slow it down enough to where it works, and where you need a short shift. I mean, that's really all I can do. We definitely saved a little bit more because there was a point where we weren't getting that splash after a lap where it goes recommended a splash. Now it's starting to recommend splash for a couple of seconds, so I've definitely saved a little bit. That's not going to be enough. It's still too short. I would coast, but we're so far ahead, might as well pit and not risk running out of fuel, because we're just so far ahead anyways, and since we pit way later, we can use that time to gain more time and not have to worry about it even more. That's why I'm not like coasting right here. I lift a little bit in the draft with Harry Gant, that's for sure. Get a little saving going, and then get back in the throttle a little bit, so the car doesn't try to spin out on me when I shift. Yeah, Nice helix splash. It's to that point where I could potentially make it. But honestly, we can just do this now. We can actually put back the half can because we're actually lasting splash a lot longer now. And I should probably just stay fourth all the way up until turn 6, honestly. Oh, hi, Allison. Or is this Walter? That's Allison.
Right.
Goodbye. I know you're faster anyways because you have tires and fuel. Ain't like I have to worry. You're still gonna be a lap down if I pass you here anyways. You're still actually technically a lap down. You haven't actually passed me. You're still in endangerment. Like right here, I'm only half throttle right here. And I'm right in the slipstream of Allison. Now I go flat a little bit. Gain a little time, go back to lifting. Early lift to third gear. Heavy lifting, heavy lifting. There, a wall trip. No, stop that. Let me get a half can, because it's not going to be enough anyways. I will run out. I want to at least do a victory lap. I don't want to run out on the victory lap. Come on now. That's another thing. I don't want to run out on the victory lap. It stays on the right one. lap good now. We're just good enough. We're almost there. We're almost there, saving enough fuel to make it all the way with a splash. So now we're gonna go third in those corners, and then we're gonna stay fourth in the most of them. Also saves the gears so they don't blow. Honestly, fatigue has not even gotten to me yet. It's not even that bad. Just the heat, that's the worst. Fatigue has not been a problem through this whole race. Car has been great. Have a couple of scary moments, but besides that, it's doing really well. Yeah, so 10 to go, we will pit. I'm probably still going to take half can, depending on where we're at that point. If we're a lap good, we will just take a splash, but if we still are only right on the number, or a number off, we're still gonna take the half can just to make it all the way around on the cool down lap.
You got a slow car up on the right.
Again, this is gonna save the motor a lot. And I'm going to save the gears a lot because we're going to be shifting less. This time, but next time we will come in. Once we cross the line 4:10 to go, that's the lap we will come in. Or we'll take the half can because that's enough to make it an extra lap so that we can find victory lane as well. Not to worry about being out of gas. Now saving this long is going to help us even get further than that. Even saving right here on the straightaway behind the 46.
Car left.
Wouldn't do that much.
Stay on the right.
Let these guys go.
Stay on the right.
Dirty car if you can get around. arrow bump draft, the arrow push to lift a little bit down the straightaway. I'm gonna let them get the inside while we go down to turn 9.
Alright.
Gives us a little bit more time to brake as well, so that we can make sure we're out of the way. Well and out of the way. Okay, this time we will come in, make sure that stays that way. Go look at the tires. Yep, the tires are just right. The left side's great. Great for 10 laps for the last 9 technically. Gotta make sure this stays the same. We might just loosen her up just a little bit more.
We're gonna take out some wedge.
That's about it. And once we get to that pit stop, we're gonna see if there's any other cars that have been out for incident, or just see if there's any cars out in general. See if we got past all the cars blowing up and stuff. A 3/4 throttle right behind this guy. Okay, here we go. We're gonna come down this time. Shift down in a second.
Limit 55. Keep it under 4,000 in seconds. That car's a lap down.
Let's get the tires. Let's get the tire. Perfect. Okay, let's see. Who else has been out? Nope, nobody has fallen out of the race since the last pit stop.
Go, go, go! Keep it under 55.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Keep
Okay.
it under 4,000 in
Honestly, the
seconds.
splash might have been fine. I
Watch that speed now.
couldn't tell.
Keep it on 4,000 in seconds.
But yeah, we're good to the end. These last 9/8 laps are just us by ourselves now.
Okay.
Just
you're
driving
clear
the
of pit lane.
thing. Driving
Okay.
as
we're
conservative and as fast as we can too. Let's go back to our regular shifting points now.
You got a slow car ahead.
Wow, since I've been through there pretty
You
fast.
got a slow car ahead.
We're almost there. That was my fastest lap. And I wasn't even going that fast compared to what I was at the beginning of the race. It's a little bit of the grip on the right side, or the left side I added by pitting there. And also just less fuel there.
Car on the left.
Also being able to get back on the gas more. Please be an incident right in front of me, that'd be cool. Front row seat. When these guys wrecking, that'd be funny. Come on, wreck each other. Come on, you know you want to do it. Oh, classic. I know there'll be the comedic where I just pass by and a car just upside down for some reason. I know that'll happen at some point. Just the comedic car upside down. It's like well, wow, there's a car upside down. That's right, I knew. That'd be funny. Like over here, I'm just passing by, not really worrying about much. I just see a car just laying on its roof.
Car left.
I'm just like, what happened here?
Still there.
Those lips right there,
Still there.
very Tetris
Car
looking.
flat down. Clear on the left.
Thank you, Marcus, for giving me a little room. Give me the go-ahead. I got back as the slowest car on the racetrack as of right now that doesn't have damage.
Right side.
5 to go, buddy. 5 to go.
Clear on the right.
5 to go this time. Dirtage there. Somebody's blown up again. Who is this? Are we gonna be able to see who it is? Coming up on him. Daryl Waltrip has blown up. That's Daryl, right? Yeah, Daryl has blown up. Tommy Gill almost lost it in the oil. Yeah, Waltrip has blown up, so that's gonna give Tim Richmond third, it looks like, and Dave Marcus fourth. He made it so close. He could have, if he would have just been like me, saving it, he would have probably made it, but nonetheless, he's blown an engine.
Right side.
it upside down, but there's a blown engine. 3 to go, drive, 3 to go. Come on.
You got a slow car up on the right.
Almost 2 to go.
That car's a lap down.
Some type of valve thing or like piston, because he's still rolling. If it was an actual engine itself, they would have locked up. Okay, here we go, boys. 2 to go. 2 more laps. We've done it. Here we go. 2 to go, driver. 2 to go. Give me the 2-finger sign there. Show me that I got 2 laps. And dirt racing case, throw the green out. For the case of just being nice, we're gonna let Jimmy Hensley go back around.
Lap down. Clear.
And we're just gonna save it the last lap, because who else am I really like? I have 50 seconds on Bobby Allison. I can be as slow as I need to on this last lap. What's the need of going flat out here? And what's the need of lapping these guys again if they don't need if they're already out, not even my competition? There you go, white flag boys, last lap.
Come on, bring it home.
Save and export, because I want to keep this race as a memory. Also, just to go back and watch that flip that happened halfway through that race, or this race, not that race, this race. All right, boys, coming to the final corner. I'm gonna put it on the outside line. Gonna use the high side because nobody's used it, but we're gonna use it for fun, and we're gonna win here for the Budweiser 400 Air Riverside in the number 90 car for Junior Dunleavy.
You won. You know what? You
Easy.
did a great race out there.
It was hard for the first, before we got to the first pit stop. The first stint was probably the hardest I've worked. Second stint was pretty easy. Still had a chance of getting past if we messed up. And then that last stint was just, I mean, what do you do? You just sit around, just drive, you know, make sure you don't wreck the dang to the point you're out of the race. And boom, there you go. And that number 90 car right there. With the spoiler all the way back now. They would cheat it a little bit. the straight lines be that way. Alright, let's see what a victory lane is. That was weird. I went very Russian there for a second. That was interesting.
Keep it under 55. Keep it under 4,000 in seconds.
There we go. Now let's find the victory lane. No, there is a victory lane here. If not, then this track has deceived me.
The race is over. Come on in.
Is there not one? Really? This track does not have a victory lane. That's weird. I mean, I thought with all your time you would be able to make a victory lane, but I guess not. I think what I did one time, I just made these pumps my victory lane. Maybe it's on the other side. Let's do that instead then. Oops, sorry people. Jeez, 2 rows?
Keep it under 55. Keep it under 4,000 in seconds.
Is it on this side? Can you even get onto this side? Yes, you can. Is there a victory lane here, or are we just screwed with victory lanes and we might as well just park on the front stretch? Sorry, get out of the way, person. Underneath the grandstands. Yeah, I guess there is no victory lane here. I guess we're just gonna park it on the front stretch. What? I can't get out this way, but I can get out there. That's weird. That's interesting. Just damaged my front end for no reason then. What if I do this? There we go. Look, see, that's my victory lane. There you go. Podium. Oh, okay. Save that as 1982 Bud 400. Save this. Oh lordy, I was correct. Only 3 cars would be on the lead lap by the end of that thing. And Daryl Ultra did blow an engine. It wasn't just like some valve issue. He actually blew an engine. There is our beautiful car, Junior Don Levy's car. Number 90 right there in Victory Lane. That was worth it. That was worth the 2.5 hours there. Yep, 2.5 hours. I was correct. Oh, 2:20, but still same amount, same time. Let's see. What? How many lap? Or how long would it have taken if we had cautions? I got scared for a second. This thing is really. Because I'm looking at my phone, and I know it's not that screen wasn't there, so I'm not stupid. I'm just scared that that thing is just trying to give me a heart attack for some reason. How long would that race actually have been with cautions? Does it show how long? I mean, I did an extra lap, so that adds like an hour, or not an hour, like a minute 20 there. Oops, wrong one. I think this one would show it. Yeah, okay. How much? 2 hours and 23 minutes, and there was only 1 caution in the race for 7 laps. So we would have only had 1 caution too, because we had a flip, and that was it. The other crashes were just a couple of cars spinning. That was it. So we would have been fine. Everything great. In real life, 22 cars would have finished, and we had, let's see here, how many cars finished? And there was only 36 cars for some reason. In our race, there was only 23 cars finishing, so we had similar results to real life. Where would the 90 car would have finished in real life? 7th, and we finished first for for the boys. For the boys. And how many cars were lapped? Or unlapped, I should say. Only 5 of them made it on the lead lap, and 3 of them in our game made it on the lead lap. So yeah, we did. That was pretty realistic if you put that into a sense. We've also had a car go upside down, which just ain't too uncommon. It's definitely a little bit rare in the 80s, more rare than it was like the 60s and 70s, but still, we had one flip, and that was Brad Teague on lap 80. No, not 85. Lap 56, I should say. 85, that's the points he would get. I would get the max since I led the most laps and led in the first place and actually won. I was kind of scared there at the end that I would have done something stupid and wrecked ourselves, but we made lead changes, 3 drivers. Well, 2 lead changes, 3 drivers. Because I believe the pole sitter was the 2 car, but I could be wrong. Yeah, no, it was Ricky Rudd. Ricky Rudd was the pole sitter, then Darrell Waltrip passed him, and then I passed Darrell Waltrip during pit stops. Wow. Yeah, look, pit stop for 61. I wonder if I can figure out how many times they stopped. Average speed 103. What is our average speed in this race? 112. So we were about 10 mile an hour faster, but that's also because we had no cautions. See, they were capable of 119s, and that's why I got it. I was only in the 120s in the beginning of the race until that last pit stop where I had less fuel in left side tires where I could get a 119. That was a great race. So that'll be it for this video, or for this live stream. I don't know how many more I'm gonna do soon, but I'll probably do a couple more at some point, maybe next month. But that'll be it. See you guys later.